6 years in Russia, the truth, memories, and the lessons. If you're planning to pursue MBBS abroad, make sure you watch this video till the end of it. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also, follow me on my Instagram channel. And the main question, why MBBS abroad and why Russia specifically? When I got my NEET result, I passed, but I knew those marks weren't sufficient for me to get into a government college in India. That's when I thought of various options like pursuing medical from a private college here. We went to inquire about the fees. They ranged between 15 to 35 lakhs per annum. That was really expensive and it was of no worth. So that was when I decided to pursue MBBS abroad. And Russia specifically because it was affordable, globally recognized, and I wanted an adventure. I mean, who doesn't? Expense. How much does it cost? Let's break this into 3 portions: tuitions, accommodations, and your monthly expense. So my tuition and my accommodation fee cost around $6,000 annually. And when we talk about the monthly expense, the side expense if you're cooking, it would range on an average between 10,000 to 15,000 rubles. More than enough. And way cheaper than some of the countries here.
Challenges?
The language barrier, homesickness, and waking up for classes in minus 20 degrees Celsius, sometimes minus 25 degrees Celsius. Learning to cook,
because bread and soup
every day wasn't it. And for somebody who's choosy and picky, Indian mess too wasn't an option.
a big no.
So the only life-saving option was to cook on my own, and I definitely don't regret it. I'll also be making a separate video on how you tackle these challenges and obstacles that come your way in the entire 6 years. So don't worry about it. Pros: affordable tuition, international exposure, and like I said, travel convenience. It takes me 6 hours to travel from Delhi all the way to Moscow, and from there you can go via train, marshrutkars, and buses to your destined places. So it's alright, not a problem. When we talk about cons, we all know, definitely harsh weather, the cold, very cold, freezing winters, communication struggles, and less clinical work in your early years. But like I said, I will make a different and a separate video for the challenges and the obstacles that you face in your 6 years and how you handle all of them. So don't worry about it. Already bored? Let's dive into some nostalgia segments in my life with few pictures.
जिस इंसान को चाय कभी पसंद ही नहीं था, चाय became my best friend there. To learning how to cook on my own, leaving for classes at 7 a.m. in the morning in freezy winters, from celebrating Diwali together, to celebrating Christmas together, to going for my first Halloween and getting all ready and dressed up, to celebrating birthdays far away from home. I loved singing, so I was always active in my co-curriculars. The feeling you get when you put on scrubs for the first time, going on my first few vacations with my friends. Seeing such beautiful places made me feel so blessed and, so grateful about life. Feeling accomplished as I go to the library, even if it was just for 2 hours, and taking myself on solo walks when I felt low or meeting my friends. Life was easy. From my first New Year's Eve to my last, from my first vacation to my last, the last time seeing all of these beautiful places, the last time standing in front of that college campus as I take this photo, to my mom visiting me during graduation, and finally, my graduation day, I made memories.
One word to describe my experience: transformative. Sometimes I wish I could go back, not for the degree, but for the girl I never knew I was becoming. Because Russia wasn't just a chapter. It was a place where I found pieces I never knew were missing. Do I regret it? Not at all. If you're planning to study there, make sure you learn basic Russian, stay disciplined, and pack more warm clothes than you need. Also, 2 important things that you need to keep: Google Maps, and the second, Google Translate. They'll come in very, very handy and you'll thank me.
6 years, 1 degree, and a lifetime of stories. That's my Russia. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Feel free to contact me for any queries. The links are provided below in the description.